Weather Authority forecast from Chief Meteorologist Bruce Katz.
Well, this week was a stormy week. A lot of cabin fever out there. Now we're ready to get out, and the weekend, boy, the perfect timing moves in. Tonight we're looking at partly cloudy skies. Look at Viper. What a welcome change. Not much rain at all on the actual radar itself. And as we take a look, we're seeing finally dry air moving south. That's going to push all the rain down to the south and bring with it drier conditions. A few degrees cooler in the morning, not cold, but definitely we'll take anything we can get. But notice here, this dive south from Canada, we have a lot of fires going on up in Canada. In fact, near Edmonton, today they evacuated almost 20,000 people from that town, and some of that smoke with the jet stream coming south is going to be moving in. So on Sunday, you may see a little bit of a haze in the sky. That's some of that smoke that we'll be seeing, but overall, it looks like it's going to be a very nice weekend for all to enjoy. Here we have on the satellite and radar, earlier as the front moved on by, we had showers around. They postponed the game at least for about 2 hours up in Baton Rouge. The front moves south, everything dries out, and with that, notice clear skies eventually moving in. We may see a few high clouds around, but overall, the weekend is going to be fantastic. So any plans you got going, keep them going outdoors. If you don't have plans outdoors, make them. It's going to be nice. Here comes our front, and behind the front, we're going to see partly to mostly sunny skies, and with that, the low humidity continues to filter in during the day tomorrow into Sunday as well. Here's early morning Sunday at about 6:30 to 7. Fair skies during the afternoon, a few high clouds around. Overall, I'm not expecting really any rain. If we do see a shower on Sunday, it may be along the coast with the front, but that should be pretty much it. Here's a look now at the dew points behind the front. As you can see, 66 in Macomb. We're at 76, 10-degree difference. It is really muggy when you see mid to upper 70s on the dew points. But look at this, 60s, even some upper 50s at Dallas. All that dry air is continuing to filter in. So right now, I think it's going to continue to change overnight, and by tomorrow morning, should feel pretty good. How good will it feel? Tomorrow morning, 5:30, 6 a.m., we're talking low to mid 60s on the North Shore, upper 60s and lower 70s south. Now, tomorrow during the day, many of us likely to get in the mid to even some upper 80s, so a warm day, but with low humidity, it's going to feel pleasant. And then even on Sunday morning, we're looking at 60s north, lower 70s on the South Shore, and then we warm back up into the mid to upper 80s. Normal high this time of year, 88. So this time of year with long days and the angle of the sun high, you just don't really cool down all that much. All right, let's talk about the tropics. 2 days away, Sunday, the official start of the 25 Atlantic hurricane season. As of right now, we're really not seeing anything on our part of the world, but we are looking at Tropical Storm Alvin moving north toward the Baja of California, and you can see another area trying to develop. That's all Pacific, not us. Let's fly over toward the Gulf, Caribbean, and way out in the Atlantic. A couple of little waves moving out there, but we do have a lot of Saharan dust. I mean plumes and plumes moving in. Around here, next weekend, we may see some hazy skies as that plume moves all the way into the Gulf. Here's what we're looking at right now. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s north, mid to upper 70s to lower 80s on the South Shore. The dew points are still in the 70s south, but we are beginning to see a little drop. So eventually, it's going to feel better and better as the night progresses into tomorrow morning into midday. Humidity, it's still on the high side, 75 to 85%, and winds right now beginning to bridge out of the north, ushering in somewhat drier conditions. Here's a look now at that 7-day forecast. Loving the weekend, 80s during the day, 60s north on the North Shore, anywhere from 64 to 66. South Shore, upper 60s to near 70. Next week, rain chances come back just a bit. Offshore, 2 to 3 footers. It looks like we're going to see really not a big deal this weekend, west to northwest over the next few days, averaging around 8 to 15, 10 to 18 on Sunday. So the weekend looks good. As we say, timing is everything,
yeah, really.
And the timing of nice weather is perfect for Saturday and Sunday.
And like you said, Bruce, if you don't have plans outside, get some plans outside.
I'm going to the Jean Lafitte Seafood Festival.
Ooh.
Yeah, go eat some good seafood.
Eat
go
enough
see the
seafood for everyone out
fine
there.
folks down there in Lafitte, and going to have some fun.
Awesome.
You'll have good weather for it.
It
right.
is.